Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be going over some LGBTQ plus books that you could read for Pride Month. So these are all books with LGBTQ plus representation in them, and I'm excited to share this. I know by the time you're seeing this video, it's probably already like halfway into Pride Month, so I'm a little late on this, but that's just because I've been super busy and it's been hard to find time to film. But anyways, here I am. Here are my recommendations, and these are books that I have personally read, so I actually can tell you, like, I like these books. And yeah, if you pick them up, then definitely tell me because I would love to hear your opinion on these books. But anyways, let's just dive right into it, and I'll share some of my faves with representation in them. So the first one is The Darkness Outside Us. This was a book that I read for the Phase and Gaze book club, and I had such a blast with this book. It was so fun. So this is following two different characters who wake up on a spaceship together, and they are trying to figure out like why they're here, what their mission is, and yeah, that's it. That's all I can literally give you, because if I give you anything else, then it's going to give away something. And I think you need to go into this book with just that opening. That's it. So yeah, definitely check this one out if you like sci-fi gay books. Then this is for you. Also on this list is Jay's Gay Agenda. So this is following a character named Jay who is about to move to a new town, and so he takes this as an opportunity to finally do all these things that he's wanted to do on his like gay agenda. So he previously lived in a very small town where he couldn't really do any of these things because he was like the only gay kid there because nobody else was a part of the community. And so now he's going to, I think it's like Seattle where he goes, which is a much bigger place than where he was. And so he gets to try out all these new things, and he makes an agenda to like kind of follow it and make sure that he gets his like full effect of being in a community with other people that are just like him. So it's his adventure of like exploring himself and exploring his sexuality and starting over, starting fresh. And it was actually a really fun book. Like I did enjoy this quite a bit. And I think that if you are a person that has grown up in a small town and felt that kind of feeling of being like kind of isolated and not able to open up and be your full self, then I think you might like this book because it definitely is relatable. And yeah, it's a good one. Then I have The Black Flamingo. So this is following the story of Michael, and it's just kind of like his whole life growing up. This one is written as if it's like a poetry book. So like as you can see going through the books, like it's written like poetry. So it's really cool, and I enjoyed reading this one. It goes by really quickly, and it's really like a beautiful story about Michael learning to be who he is and just exploring himself as a person, exploring what he likes. And yeah, it's just beautiful. It's a really nice book. So definitely check this one out if you want that kind of a read. It's also very fast because it's written like poetry, like you fly through it. And I thought it would be distracting at first to read a book that is kind of like telling a story but written in a poetry style, but it was not distracting whatsoever. Like I read it so quickly and just absorbed it. It was awesome. Next up, I have Camp. This is following Randy, who is wanting to get the attention of another boy at this camp that he goes to every year. So this camp, first of all, is like an LGBTQ plus camp. And so he wants to get the attention of this other boy, but this other boy only goes for like masculine guys, and Randy is not the most masculine person. So he gives himself like a makeover of trying to be this masculine guy for the next year at camp. And as he does this, this other boy, I think his name was Hudson, starts noticing him. And so the whole book is about Randy kind of like coming to terms with like, is he going to constantly put on a face and be this other person just to get the attention of this boy that he likes? Or is he going to come forward and like show his true self and hope that this boy will like him for who he is? And yeah, it was a beautiful story. I have a favorite side character in this book named George. He is fabulous. And yeah, no, it was great. It was a good book. And I definitely wish that there was like a camp like this when I was growing up, because that would be so cool to go to. But anyways, yeah. If you like campy, like summertime vibes, with a splash of representation, then this book is for you. I feel like I don't even really need to say this one, but Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. I feel like all of you already know what this book is about. But if you don't, it's a famous movie now called Love, Simon, and it still makes me cry. This book is about a boy named Simon who starts emailing with somebody else, some mystery person that is named Blue. And so when they're talking, they realize that they're both two boys that go to this school, and they start this relationship over email. But then somebody catches Simon's email left open on a computer and decides to blackmail Simon. And so now he has to help this person out, or else they're going to reveal to the school that Simon is gay and that he is speaking to somebody else at the school who is also gay. So this one was definitely fun. It was really cool to like see Simon's whole like story throughout, and I definitely think that you'll fly through this one because there's just so much to it. Second last one I have on this list is They Both Die at the End. This one was very captivating. Like, I was pulled in immediately and did not want to put this book down. This one gets you emotional. Definitely. There essentially is this thing called like Deathcast in this one, where they will call you and tell you like when you're going to die. So you'll get a call and they'll say you're going to die at some point in the next 24 hours. And then you have to do what you can for the last little bit that you have to live. You can also sign up for this thing called Last Friend, where this person will pair with you and they will be like your last person that you hang out with before you die. And yeah, I don't really want to say any more about it because that gives you like a little bit of an intro to like what this is about. But I mean, this is a good book. They recently came out with a prequel, I believe, which is about the like first two people that ever experienced using Deathcast. I still have to buy that one myself. I'm waiting for it to come out in paperback because I have this one in paperback, so I want them to match. But yeah, this one was really good, and I think you guys will love it. And then the last book I have on this list is Criers War. And so this is a fantasy book, and it's following humans and these things called autome. So autome are kind of like half robot, half people. And so the humans and the autome live together, and it's kind of like in like a medieval setting. And so this is following the story of Isla, who is the handmaid of the main princess, who is Crier. And the two of them kind of like form a relationship as things progress in this like medieval world. I can't really get too much more into it because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But this one was pretty good, very captivating. It's the first one in a duology. The second one is called Iron Heart. I finished that one up this year and it was pretty good. So yeah, definitely check these out if you want. Anyways, that's it for my recs that I have. Let me know if you've read any of those in the comments down below because I'm always excited to hear about other people that have read these books. And yeah, tell me what you thought of them. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as a link to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.